I'm telling you, the moment this team puts it all together in all three phases, they're the most dangerous team in the league.
We doing everything they talk about. You know I'm everything a boss about. Not putting work and gotta toss them.
Hey, this might be one of my most favorite games in the European League of Football. This game was a tale of two halves. This game was a fight to the end, and I'm here to talk about Athletes Forum Podcast. Paris versus Frankfurt was a classic. Instantly going in the books as a classic, right? So let's talk about it. But before we do so, check out my reaction to DeMarco Artist hit on Reese in it, and let me know if you think it was a dirty play. And check out Ryan Fire Vienna instant reaction as well, too. Drop a comment, subscribe, join the locker room. Let's go. All right. What did we learn from this game? I got my notes. I got my pen. Let's talk about it. What did we learn from this game? First of all, assuming that these two quarterbacks are going to be with their teams for the foreseeable future, Jalen Henderson and Matthew McKay. Paris Musketeers versus Frankfurt is a rivalry from quarterback to quarterback, team to team, division to division that we should all start to appreciate because this was a battle. This was a show. We got a little bit of everything in this game. All right, let's talk about it. What else? The West, brutal. Look at it. Just look at Paris' schedule. Paris' schedule is brutal. Like, not just division-wise, but you look at the out-of-conference game, this is a team that's not only playing the Fire this upcoming week, still has to play Vienna twice this season. Still has to play the Surge and Frankfurt again, all right? This is a brutal schedule. If there's ever going to be a team that is more battle-tested when the playoffs or towards the end of the season, it's going to be Paris, but I hope they're healthy. Because this has been a brutal start. I've never seen a start. I thought the Rostov Panthers had it bad last year. It's nothing compared to what Paris' schedule is this year. Let's see if they could weather the storm. What else? We already talked about it. Great game. Great game. And to be honest, I don't even know if the best team won. When you look at Paris in these first 3 weeks, right? And we'll dive right into it. 1 and 2 played 3 of the top 5 teams that everyone consider, within the league, right? 3 teams that I was high on, 2 of my top 3, 1 of my top 5 preseason power rankings, right? They beat one team in the Stuttgart Surge 6-0, and they lost to the Fire, and they lost to the Galaxy yesterday by 2 points in each game, 27-29, 17-15, right? 2 top 5 teams, you lost them by a combined total of 4 points. I'm telling you, once Paris gets this all together, probably the most dangerous team. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. What else? Let's talk about it. Paris offense, it continues to be frustrating. Granted, you saw the low of what their offense is, and you saw the high all in this game. You saw them not score any points in one half to score 24 in one quarter, right? So clearly the talent is there, right? You just got to put it all together. What else we got? Looking at this offense. In the beginning, looked stagnant, right? Couldn't get a run game, right? Receivers dropping balls. Didn't look good. I thought on defense, the D-line, the interior D-line for Paris is up there with some of the best. Maybe Fire and Paris might have the 2 best and Surge tandem of D-linemen, right? Because McKay and Zetterberg was a party all day in the backfield. Frankfurt tried to run inside zone. They tried to run trap, ISO. Wasn't having it. That D-line for Paris is real. That defense for Paris is real. They made some mistakes today. DBs didn't play well, especially in the first half. Matthew McKay was threading the needle in that cover 2 window. All right. Amir Kalani couldn't get off the hash on that one touchdown. Paul Leonhardt scored on that one. DBs didn't play well today. But as a team, they fought, and they played hard this whole game. What else we got? Second half, totally different. But what did they do, right? When you look at Paris' offense in the first half, all their pass plays are long developing, right? And you would think with those types of pass plays, you want to get in the rhythm. You want to set those up, right? It's not just 5-step, 7-step drops 24/7, right? I thought they needed more of a quick game, right? And that's what they went to in the second half. They went to more of a quick game, more hitches. They went to more of a 2-minute type of offense with shallows and crossers and clear outs, right? They started to move the pocket a little bit with Jalen Henderson. He started to make plays. If he didn't see the read, he took off with his legs, right? Almost scored on one play, unfortunately fumbled, but they fought hard. They fought to the end, right? It's just if they put it all together, all 3 phases, Paris could be the most dangerous team. The most dangerous team. Defense. What did they adjust? Because they look different in the second half too. I already talked about it. First half played a lot more zone. They played a lot more zone, trying to keep everything in front. That second half, they went a lot more man. They went a lot more man coverage. Started shutting things down. Their athletes started playing better. But what happened? What happened on that last drive? Right? You play man with a couple seconds left, knowing you got to run the quarterback and you don't spy him. He takes off, gets the field goal range. Obviously, you get the penalty for a late hit. Bang, bang, Remmler kicks it. Dog. Ball game. Frankfurt. Paris should have won this game. This one got away from Paris, right? And if you look at this loss and the Rhein Fire loss, it feels like they're a team that's always going to be in it. So, situational ball, right? You can't throw an interception across the middle, be late on the read against the Rhein Fire. You can't let Matthew McKay get out and run and get the yardage to get in the field goal range and possibly set this team up to go ahead and score. So Paris battles, though. I give it to Paris. Paris battles, they're offensively, they're frustrating, but we'll see. Because once that offense comes together, I'm telling you, Red Company, I'm telling you, Paris fans, I'm telling you, Wake, your team's got to be the most dangerous team. Let's look at Frankfurt. What did Frankfurt do? All right. McKay had a day. 14 for 20, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. He attacked that defense vertically, especially in the secondary, right? He wasn't afraid of them. And he started giving them the work. I already said he threw a couple cover 2 dimes in that window and made them pay, right? Paul Leinhart, I see you, big fella. I see you. Hey, I like the way you balling this year. This is looking like someone when Quentin Pounds and Cologne and they had their little tandem. It was coming to name himself. Paul was balling. I like him. Frankfurt defense shut down in the first half. I mean, my God, they shut me up because I had mentioned plenty of times this defense in the secondary is not what I thought they were. They proved me wrong for a half. Second half, I don't know what happened. I felt like they got too comfortable. I felt like they started letting things go. That hunger wasn't there. They weren't able to make plays and get off the field, right? Jalen Henderson started to improvise and started to do Jalen things. You see why he was so sought after, and coming to the ELF because of performances like that. Now we just got to see a full game of it. I thought Frankfurt took their foot off the gas. Simple as that. I thought they took their foot off the gas a little bit. I thought, like I said, I don't know if the better team won today, right? Paris just might have ran out of time, right? When you look at the game and you look where it was going, can't knock them. Frankfurt played well. Again, we already talked about the end. What a hell of a game, man. I mean, Paris scores. They get the 2-point conversion. They kick it off. McKay runs, gets in the field goal range. They get a flag for a late hit. Remmler. I talked about kickers. I got to give Remmler his props. Dog. Probably been the best kicker this year in the ELF. Game winner. Ball game. 29-27 Paris wins. Locker room, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. How should we feel about Frankfurt? How should we feel about Paris? The West is brutal.